Well, we're at the point where this building looks like it might have been. It was supposedly around here, and it does show up on Google Earth. There is definitely signs of some sort of structure, not a very big one. Well, crikey, it's quite exposed up here, but there is the most incredible view. I haven't found an awful lot yet, apart from a coin. Just dug up what looks to be a Georgian coin, so maybe this will give us some sort of clue to what we're dealing with here. It's lovely to be here. It's windy, but it's not cold. Let's have a look. I'm just trying to rub it to see if I can get eke some detail out of it. Okay, there's the head, look. Well, there are plenty of signals here, but just not really the right type. And again, I found some silver, but it's not quite the right type. You see, there's too much foil about in this field. There's ring pulls everywhere. It's the same with all the fields on this farm. But never mind, there's enough good stuff here. Little button. I have come across a few bits of sort of rather obvious brickwork, but as you know, I'm not very good on that sort of stuff. I can't really date things to that. So far that Georgian coin, I think it is George I. Quite a nice livery button with a fleur-de-lis on it. A bit of copper with a very pointy wiggly end, don't know how old that is. And my silver, which I got quite excited about because it's concave and small and rather warm, but it's only George V, 1914 3p, but very nice, but not quite what we were looking for. Well, that's been really good fun. It's been nice being up here, but I don't think it's a particularly fascinating spot. I found 3 or 4 musket balls, a Georgian coin, some buttons, that George V bit of silver, and what I think is just a random Roman coin. I don't think this is a Roman area. I found nothing else. Lots of signals. It's very exposed up here. And I'm not sure what the building or structure would have been, but I'm not going to give it that much more time. I'm going to go down to where I know is a bit of a better hunting ground. And it's all the way down there. Come on, Tass, let's go. Just as I was leaving this spot, I had quite an ordinary signal, and I've just dug up something really quite interesting. I think it's either a pendant, or it looks like it might be a lid of something, but I'll show you in a second because I've got another signal almost next to it. Very similar sounding. Let me just put that away. Which means I might have to stay here for a while. Well, that sounds nice. Right, well that's just a copper horsey thing. I can see the leather inside it. Something to do with horses and bridles. Anything else down there, Task? But let's have a look at this thing. I'm not going to just take it suddenly that this is immediately medieval, because I don't think it is. But this must be medieval or Roman. It's got a sort of star motif on it. And I think the way I can see a little bit of a rim there, I think it might have been a lid to something. Well, hey. I found something the other day. I found a whistle and I've cleaned it up. And it's rather a nice one. I think it's a dog whistle. But it makes a noise because Tasky, when he goes, he's still young enough. He doesn't come back immediately. Let's try it. He's seen something. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Roar. Incoming. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. His recall isn't brilliant, but I don't expect it to be. He will come back, but the terrier in him, well, let's face it, they're not the most obedient, are they? Right, let's dig this. And then I'm not going to be distracted. I'm not going to spend all day up here just because of one medieval pendant. Well, that's really nice sounding, I've got to say. Oh. Cartridge case. Right, let's go. Let's go to a field we know is good. There are things here, but they're few and far between. I don't think there's any really good area to concentrate on. Come on. Well, that dog is in my very bad books. I've just spent the last 3/4 of an hour chasing him, who was chasing deer over about 7 different fields, and it's not taking anything out of him at all. But that can't keep happening. So I've got to keep a real eye on him, Tasky. I don't want to not bring you out. Anyway, look at my Roman field. I mean, those who have been following my videos, I've done this when there's had the green stuff in it. I've done it when they're not that back, but it was still had stubble in it. And now it's like a carpet. They've drilled it. I don't know how much time I've got on it, but I've been here half an hour and I found quite a nice Roman coin. And even more importantly, I found a little medieval one, and I think it's an Edward halfpenny. And I found very little of that here, so it's really exciting. Anyhow, I've got a signal there, so I'll dig that and I'll show you these. It's a bit bright, but you know, I've got to dig everything here now. A bottle top. Anyway, that little dog is in Tasky. You have been very naughty. I've got to expect this though, I'm afraid, from now on. He is a Jack Russell after all. Anyway, here's this Roman one. It will clean up. I think we've got on the reverse the 2, is it Winged Victory twice or whatever? Anyway, that'll clean up quite nicely. And then this tiny little hammered, which I think is an Edward halfpenny. I think. And they're not so common. Gosh, conditions are perfect. Maybe the weather not so, but look at that moody sky. Gosh, it's getting really dark and I think the rain's coming in. That's the sort of sound which is giving these bronze coins. Let's have a look. Yep, here we are. Right on cue. Hooray, a live dig which isn't lead. It's a little Roman. Don't like over rubbing these too early because you don't want the mud being too abrasive. Some of these little bronze coins I've found have come out really nicely, and that may be no exception. I can just see the Emperor. Oh, it's raining. Didn't realise all my wires were hanging out from chasing that after that dog. Anyway, just a few feet away from that last one in here, quite deep down, it was about 5 inches. Another tiny little Roman. I won't give you a close-up now, I'll just photograph it and put it up straight after this clip. But that'll have detail, really nice detail on it as well. Hooray! I'm not too bothered it's late and getting rainy. I'm really excited. Well, I've had a really nice afternoon. We've dodged the drizzle. I found maybe 10, 12, Tasky, driving me a bit mad today. 10, 12 other Roman coins. Conditions could not be better. I'm getting so close to the surface that all the little ones I would have missed before, I think I'm eking out. And I think I found another bit of some sort of brooch. It's got that little, I mean, I don't know what else it would be. And that's, even though it's just a fragment, it's only the second bit of coinage that I've found on this field. I mean, Roman, that is. Is that the catch? Anyway, I really like it. Right, I think I'll dig this and call it a day. It's been a really good one. And I've left loads of this field for another time. Well, I mean, I'd just be really surprised if this wasn't a small Roman coin. And I was getting a bit tired of Roman coins, but I've had enough time away from them now over the last few times I've been out. No. Don't know what that is. Part of the rubbish they put on this field. But anyway, it makes it challenging. Right, thank you very much for joining me. And me and that naughty terrier, we'll see you next time.